Hello, it is our fabulous Friday. This is Sasha Sabbath of EntrepreneurSoulCoach.com. And here we are at our another weekly Soul Aligned Success Fabulous Friday. So our routine is to start off with what was fabulous for you this week. So just take a moment and think about all of the events that happened this week and think about how they could have gone really wrong and maybe didn't, and how things magically happened in ways that you didn't expect and they were wonderful. Those are the kinds of things to reflect upon. So, what was fabulous this week for you? Go ahead, I'll be quiet for a moment. Yeah. So there are lots of reasons to have blessings. Hi there, Marnie. My goodness, it's been a long time. So let's go ahead and start with our alignment, our energetic alignment. And what I like to do, as you know, is for us to clear off the day by putting a funnel above your head of divine light and just allowing the divine light to come down through the top of your head and just working its way through your system. It's acting like a cleansing waterfall, like a cleansing light bath, like a shower of divinity. So go ahead and just imagine, like, here's the top of your head, and this would be where the apex of the funnel would sit, and then the rest just comes out, and you allow all of this exquisite divine energy to pour through you, down through the soles of your feet out into the earth. And then when you breathe in this light. And you know that all your cells and all your energies are completely transformed now as you slowly experience, like water being poured into a glass, of this divine light coming into you. And it flushes out the energies, maybe emotions that you want to let go of, maybe situations that you want to let go of. Allowing yourself to be this exquisite container of divine, God's love, God's light. And you can feel it starting to maybe tingle throughout your body. Or if there are areas that are particularly stuck, maybe there's a little pain, some tension, something like that. Notice what happens when that light starts to gently work its way through those blocks, easing it, even if it's just a little bit, working its way through down your arms and out your hands, across your shoulders and down your back, down the front of your torso, allowing all of those energies to work their way through your hips and down your legs. And you can feel maybe a warmth, or you might feel a sudden type of contraction and then it releases. And it moves all the way down through your knees, down your calves, through your ankles, and whoosh right out of the soles of your feet. Just allow some deep breaths in as you are taking in that light, and you are all aglow because you as a human form are now filled with light. And now you focus on the fact that it is you being a healer, you being a broadcaster of high vibrations that go out into your community to touch the lives of those who are connected to you or other species that are connected to you. And now feeding them, lighting them up, energizing them, loving them, sending out your blessings to them with your light. And the way that you're going to do that is to imagine your heart center was right here in the center of your chest. And this light begins to emanate out of you that you have just filled yourself up with. So you breathe in more light, and as you exhale, the light goes out to fill the room that you're in. And you breathe in again, breathing in through the top of your head, filling up with light again. And the energy comes out through the center of your chest, out into your neighborhood. And now breathing in again, filling up with light again, and sending that light out to fill up your entire city, your county. With each exhalation, you expand your light that much more, just a little bit more each time. But you always fill yourself up back with light. And then sending that light out so that it fills the country that you're in. And you fill up with light again, and you're not working hard. It's just a natural inhale and outhale, exhale, and you allow yourself to expand. And now your precious light travels across the oceans to other countries, filling yourself up with light and exhaling out across the globe. And just allow the love that you are receiving from this downpouring of light that comes into you, the peace that comes into you, and now expanding that out, knowing that you're touching people's lives, you're touching other species' lives in only this special, blessed way that you can. And this is how you bring forth your gifts. And this is how you bring forth your mission. You just let all of this talent, all of this good intention, all of this unconditional love, all of this desire for humanity rising, humanity to elevate, to bring unity, to bring brotherhood and sisterhood, allowing all of those thought forms to spread out into the world. Just relax and allow the waves to come through you and then come through you outward, coming to you, downpouring into you, and now expanding out through you. That's right. And I call upon the Archangel container that you've heard me do before, for those who you watch the replays and the live stream. Archangel Michael to the right. Archangel Uriel to the left. Archangel, let's try it again. I'm in a little bit of a floaty state, so thinking isn't that easy for me right now. Let's try it again. Archangel Michael to your right. Archangel Gabriel to your left. Archangel Uriel in front of you. Archangel Raphael behind you. Archangel Raguel above you. Archangel Sariel below you. Archangel Ramiel beside you. Archangel Metatron all around you. So now you are in this container of the archangels, and you can call in whatever other high beings of whatever religion you follow to come in close to you. They're already with you, I'm sure, but now they can come a little closer if you like. And filling yourself up with light, you create your sacred space, your personal space, so that you have a good sense of you as a center force in your world with boundaries. And you're able, as you practice these exercises of filling up with light and sending out energies that you do not want anymore down your grounding cord or down the soles of your feet, whatever your practices are. And then you start to notice a sensitivity, a heightening. And now we're going to put a bubble of light all around you. And this bubble is your sacred personal power space. As you continue to activate this sequence of letting go of energies that you do not want, filling yourself up with light, sending out your energy, having a bubble of light around you that is your special place, you will start to notice what energies do not belong to you and what energies do belong to you. Belong to you meaning your thoughts, your creative ideas, your emotions. And then you'll start to notice what energies are around you. So you are aware, you are alert, you are awake, but you know that they are not your energies. They are simply there, coexisting in the same room or the same environment. And that allows you to start becoming more and more confident with your ability to receive your intuition and to know what is coming to you, for you, from your guidance, from your God self, from the God within, from your spirit guides, from your soul, versus you being an empath if you are, a sensitive if you are, versus you picking up on thought forms that are in the environment that do not belong to you. So now let's contract your energy back from across the globe, back into your country, back into your city, back into your county, back into your home, so that you are present in your bubble of sacred space, in your ability to claim your personal space. And now you are here. You are here now in present time. I hope that felt good. I hope you felt the experience of being out, expanding with your light, and also the contrast of you concentrating and consolidating your light so that you are very present in the here and now. Let's go into today's training topic, and that is the core message is on soul growth and soul expansion. And what I'd like to say about this primarily is that when you are in a state of soul growth, there may be two very specific kinds of characteristics that you experience. One is that things are starting to get a little harder, that which used to be easy or that which you want to take to the next level, you are noticing like a constriction or a resistance. And even though your passion and your desire is to expand outward, is to move forward, is to take risks, is to be courageous, is to activate those dreams, is to take those necessary steps, there's something that is holding you back. And this may indeed be an indication of energies that it's time for you to let go of. And so those kinds of feelings are a good time for you to look at, okay, time to do some cleaning house, time to do some self-inventory. What is it that I need to change in my life? Really, really and truly, what is it that I need to change? What is it that I need to add? What is it that could be possibly a belief that is telling me I cannot accomplish what it is I want to accomplish, which would be a likely desire if you're expanding, if you're in a growth period, you want to contribute, you want to accomplish, you want to change, you want to level up. These are some characteristic emotions and thoughts and mindsets when you're in a growth period. And if you are in a growth period and you are experiencing this resistance, honor it. It is your friend. It is a messenger. It is not necessarily a saboteur unless you are meant to identify that you have a limiting belief. You are picking up either on a program that has embedded itself in you that says you cannot be what it is you want to be. And as your soul wants to grow, that's going to become pretty uncomfortable. In which case, you have a remedy. The remedy is to sit down with yourself, take some quiet time, maybe do some journaling and ask yourself the question, what is it that I believe about myself that is not allowing me to move forward? Hi there, all of you. So glad you're here. What is it that is telling me I can't do this, when in fact you know in your heart of hearts you can. When you have those kinds of awarenesses, then it's time for you to let go of that belief. And I can help you with that. That's part of what I do with my clients and students and teach my audiences. You're looking for a excited, passionate desire. You can visualize it, you can own it in your mind, and then when it comes time to take action, you hit a wall. That's resistance. Now, that resistance could be, as I say, a inventory activator, time for you to sit down with yourself and scope out what is it that has to be realigned in your life. Other times it could be another kind of inventory where it's actually not something that you want to do. You may think you want to do it, but when you look at it underneath that desire, that passion, but yet there's this constriction underneath all that, there may in fact be somebody else's idea, some kind of should, that you should be doing this, when in fact it's just not really part of your soul purpose path. In which case, forgive yourself. In which case, go into a self, like a sacred time with yourself of discovering what your soul purpose is. Asking yourself, what is my mission in this lifetime? What is it that I really want to do? When it's time for me to leave my human incarnation, what is the imprint, the impact that I want to leave here? And if this soul growth period, this soul expansion period that you're in of desire and motivation and exuberance still keeps hitting up against a relentless holding yourself back, it could be that it's really not your dream, that it's somebody else's dream that you think you should be pursuing, or it's just not the right time. Or it is the right time and there are some preparation steps. Or you need to work on your confidence, your self-image, your commitment to your purpose and your mission, and also the practicality of what is it that you really think you need to do and how is it going to affect the balance of your life. You do need to function. You do need to take care of yourself, and if you have a family, you do need to do that. So you don't want to be pushing yourself so far that it's going to have some kind of a detriment to you. If there is a detriment to you, then you need to again go back to the drawing board. What is it that you need to change? What is it that might be a limiting belief? What is it that's holding you back, that isn't allowing you to move forward and to not hate it, but to embrace it and search for what that could be? It all comes down to soul alignment. Are your desires, is your self-image, are your belief systems in sync with your soul? That's my trademark, is succeed in sync with your soul. Now, I have something for you. If, as you're listening to this, you're noticing that there are some blind spots that are holding you back, you just don't know what to do, you know that you know what you should be doing because you want to be doing them, but you're not doing it, that means there's a blind spot. So let me help you. All you have to do is we'll set up what I call a money, mission, and soul success activation session. And what we'll do is we'll take a look and see what is the thing that is truly holding you back. And from a high overview place, we'll put together an action plan for you. Now, I have to warn you that these sessions really are only for people who have had it. You know, they've gone as far as they can go. They know that they deserve more. They know that they're capable of more, personally and professionally. They know that the money is there. They know that the love is there. They know that the self-care is there. They know, and something is holding them back. And so as a psychic intuitive and as a healer and as a soul purpose expert and as a soul mission guide, I have the gift to look inside your soul and see the highest soul purpose path that your soul is longing to bring forth. And then we'll get to work. And if you are a business owner, we'll take a look to see what are the next steps to bring your business out. If you're not in a business and if you're an employee, let's take a look and see what areas could be ready for you to bring more of your personality out, your talents, your goals. The bottom line is you're expanding, you're growing. So there's a restlessness that ain't going to go away because your soul is whispering. Maybe your soul is yelling and you need to listen. You need to do something about it. So if you'd like to contact me, just do so by emailing me at info@entrepreneursoulcoach.com. And we will send you a survey, or actually I will put the survey link in this description so that you have an opportunity to get an idea of the things that we'll cover. My expertise is helping you develop a very strong connection to the God in you, your ability to communicate with the God inside of you, regardless of religion. The God lives in all of us. We have our various religious personalities and forces, and every religion has a different one. And this is my little sweet Orion that just hopped up over here. So the idea is that we work together to strengthen the communication with that highest form, that highest level of God's love and light that lives within you, that comes to you through your intuition. And it is through your intuition that you are able, hi there, Carol, that you are able to bring forth the best of who you are. It is through, oh, thank you, Carol, that's so precious. It is you in touch with the God within you that allows you to know what is the right thing for you to do at the right time, in the right way, for the right reasons for you. And that is the crux of my work. And then as a spiritual business development and as a spiritual mission development guide, we'll take a look at what to do at the right time to make the impact and to get your messaging out into the world in a way that really does carry the essence of who you are, the heart of who you are. And so if you'd like to talk to me, as I said, just email me at info@entrepreneursoulcoach.com. I will put the link in this description so you have access to it to send me your survey answers, and we'll go from there. I'll wait a moment here if anybody has any questions. Let's see. I'll go ahead and refresh the page. Let's see if you have any questions for me. In the meantime, little sweet Orion is going to keep you company with me. Just 1 second. Let's take a look. It's just loading up, folks. Takes a little time. You know, just put your question in the thread. That's really where it is. And let's see what we have here. If not, you know, you can always ask me a question in this thread once this is over and you're listening to the replay, and that'll give you a chance to tag me and I will absolutely answer you. So not to worry about that. Oh, you love my cat, Carol. Yes. Little sweet Orion came to me as a stray. Carol is an avid, powerful animal advocate who does a tremendous amount of cross-posting and rescuing. So this little baby's name is Sweet Orion. He was waiting for me at the bottom of the stairs at the unit that I live in. He was very sick. He was emaciated. He had a tick where his neck would keep snapping back. And I scooped him up. Of course, I checked to see if he had a chip. He had no chip, and he was mine. And so here is my little baby. He is my healer. He is always looking out for his mama. And he has 2 female sibling kitty cats. So we are the cat house, Sasha's cat house of soul purpose, mission impact. Thank you for saying something, Carol. Let's see if anybody else has any questions. I'll take a look. Again, you can leave your questions by tagging me in the thread, and I'll go ahead and answer when I see them after this is over. And again, I also want to remind you that I'm going to put into the description the thread, the link to my survey, so that you're able to look and see if those are the kinds of topics and skills that you would love to become much more adept at for your work in the world, your mission work, your professional work, your community work, your self-love work. Well, I don't see anybody wanting to ask any questions, so I'm going to, yes, you like that, Carol, about rescuing my little sweet Orion, right? All right, everybody, have a fabulous night. I'm here for you. Take a look in the description a little later on, where I'll have that link. And let's make 2020 the year where light and love and truth and humanity prevail. It may not look like it at the moment, given what's going on in the country. That's where you and I all step up, step out, speak up, speak out, and bring our light. Sending you love. Bye for now.